Dating. Franchise India.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every day, we bring exciting and high potential franchise business from across the industry. Over the past 27 years, Franchise India has proudly helped thousands of investors find the right franchise business opportunity and successfully start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to ensure that your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from an investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct opportunity to connect with the brand founders, the key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask any sort of question which you may have related to franchise, investment, the growth, before you take the actual decision. In today's webinar, we will talk about a business opportunity with a fast casual Middle Eastern QSR brand called Labneh. Labneh brings authentic Mediterranean, Arabic, and Turkish flavor to the Indian market with a modern twist. The brand offers a diverse menu including shawarma, doner wraps, kebab, meze, and Middle Eastern desserts, catering to both dine-in and delivery-focused consumers. The concept brings authentic Lebanese cuisine with Indian taste preferences, positioning itself as a fresh alternative of traditional fast food categories like burger and pizzas. With a focus on the quality ingredients, customization, and the fast service, Labneh delivers a consistent and scalable dining experience. Currently present across Delhi, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, and Goa, the brand is expanding rapidly with its plan to open 30 plus outlets all across India by 2026, targeting high footfall urban location. Labneh is growing through a franchise-led model, offering compact and scalable format with a strong operational support, technology integration, and the delivery partners, making it a high potential opportunity in India's evolving QSR landscape. To talk more about this, I'm joined with the founder himself. We have Sudhir Ji is joined with us, who is the founder of this brand. And I'm also joined with my colleague Prakhar Nigam. He is heading this brand along with his team, the overall expansion. But before I request Sudhir to start with his introduction and talk more about the brand and the business, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have opportunity to ask questions directly to the founders. My request is to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box, and we will take them up once the presentation is over. It is indeed a great opportunity. I mean, see, the best part is that the founder himself is on the line right now with us live. So, easy to take the lead. Let's get started with your introduction, how you started this brand, the USP, and a list of other important aspects of franchising. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm audible? Yeah.
Audible, yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Sudhir Kumar. So I've started this business in 2018. So I've traveled so many countries in Middle Eastern. So I have found this, the unique product of Middle East, especially if I talk about shawarmas and Middle Eastern food like mandi rice and meze platters. So I found that it is not available in India on that time. It's not popular also. And people nowadays are very health conscious and they want to eat a right product now in the market. So we got this product in 2018 and we are selling as a healthy product in the market now. And after doing, it started in 2018. So now we are expanding by this after 10 years. So now I can see the market now. Now people are liking our food. People are very liking our product. If it is salad, if it is shawarma, if it is a mandi rice, if it is a meze platter. So then we thought that we should expand in the market now. This is a good time to expand. And after COVID, we start thinking about to give the franchisee to open outlets in multiple cities. Yeah. So that is our agenda of selling the
Right.
franchising. Yeah.
Okay. Let's. I think we should start with the formal presentation. Prakhar, in case if you upload that.
Yeah.
So let's understand the overall story through a small presentation. But by the time, in case if you get any question related to any, anything which we share,
Yeah.
you can ask, or you can, ask. You can ask it by putting it into the Q&A option. Yeah, Sudhirji, let's take
Yeah.
slide by slide.
So about us, yeah. So Labneh brings you a Mediterranean, Arabic, Turkish. So we are like mandi rice. If I talk about mandi rice, so they are popular in Arabic. If I talk about another Turkish, so we have non-veg item from the Turkey. So we are selling like Middle East, all the Middle East together. And authentic, we are 100% authentic Lebanese. And our USP. So what is our USP? So our USP is that we make everything fresh here. So we don't use anything frozen here in the market. So we tell our customer that we are selling everything fresh. If it is pita bread, if you talk about any veg item, if you talk about any non-veg item, so we are telling our customer that we don't use any frozen product. We are selling everything fresh. If you talk about pita breads, that we also make in outlet live only. And we don't use any mayo product, which is not good for the health. We are selling fresh garlic bread, hummus, dips, and all the healthy product we are selling. We don't use oil also in our non-veg products. That is our USP. So yes, so our presence. So right now in Delhi, if I talk about, we started from Nexus Select City Walk. Then we are opening a new outlet coming in SDA also. And in Haryana, we are already for last 2.5 years now. It's in MGF Metropolitan Mall. Then Noida R Cube Mall. Then we are opening in Sector 57, then Sector 90. Then we are in Goa also. So we are expanding now. And we are targeting the major cities like Kolkata, Pune, Mumbai, Chennai. So that is our motto. Yeah. So this is our franchisee proposal. So what we are required for area required is for 250 square feet.
Sudhir, I'll take this
And
up. I'll take this
yeah,
up. So
yeah,
guys, they are basically two models that we are working in Labneh. One is a shorter format, which is 250 square feet, basically for malls. And then there is a standalone format for approximately 500 to 700 square feet, which can be extended to 1000 square feet depending upon the requirement and the property size. The capex for a shorter format, which is going to be there in a mall, rather the capex is going to be 28 lakhs, and for a standalone format, it is going to range from anywhere between 35 to 40 lakh rupees. The franchise fee stands stagnant at 6 lakhs for both the models. The royalty is going to be 6%. Payback period has been calculated at 18 months for a smaller format and 24 months for a standalone format. And
yeah.
the agreement period stands at 5 years for both the models. The master franchise proposal, let's say if we have any of you investors coming to us for a master franchise model for a particular city, then based on the size of the city, the rollout is going to change. let's say 25 units, total number of units, let's say 25. For a city like Mumbai or a city like Bangalore, we can go for 20 to 25 units. For a city like Kolkata, it's going to be approximately 10 to 12 units. So it totally depends on the size of the city on which the overall rollout has to be decided. There has to be one, the master franchisee himself is going to own one flagship store in that city. The master franchise fee, as quoted here, is 60 lakh rupees, but obviously it will depend on the number of, on the rollout for that particular city. The fees is going to be dynamic.
Yeah.
And franchise fee is, so once you become the master franchisee for Labneh in that particular city, so you would be eligible for a 40% share in the franchise fee for any sub franchisee that we are going to create. Let's take example of Kolkata, where we would have, let's say, 15 units, 15 outlets in Kolkata, and as a master franchisee you own one flagship store. Then whatever sub franchisee stores that are going to come in Kolkata, whatever franchisee fee, let's say the franchise fee is 6 lakh rupees, out of which 2 lakh 40,000 is what the master franchisee is going to be eligible for with every sign up, plus 40% of the royalty, which means 2.4% of the total royalty that some franchisee is going to give to the brand. The brand is going to share 2.4% of the royalty with you guys. Right? The payback period for a master franchisee model stands at around 24 to 30 months, anywhere between 24 to 30 months. Over to you, Sudhir.
Yeah. So what we offer in our franchisee model is all pre-operation. You can see the reasonable license and royalty fees. Everything is transparent and efficient and simple BOQ executions. If I talk about operational, so our efficient way to keep cost low, like is we have written 35% food cost. We have taken on the higher side, but we we are on 28 to 30% of food cost. So we do everything from management and everything. So from Delhi, if I talk about Delhi NCR, so everything is we provide to the franchisee, like for your all the materials and everything. So we provide everything from Delhi. If I talk about outside Delhi, so what we are doing, like if I take an example of Goa, so we send everything from Delhi only as a premix. So we don't block any money of the franchisee to buy product from us only. So we give the local vendor of vegetables and chickens. We send premix from here, and we send everything from Delhi only. So in this we get all the food cost control from Delhi, especially.
And obviously uniformity of taste.
Yes. Sorry?
So, guys, I'll again I'm going to re-explain the entire offerings that the brand is going to give you. First of all, pre-operations. Pre-operations starts from a valid or a legitimate property that is going to help us boost the business. Secondly, the overall decision making or the finalization of the property or that particular location is very transparent. Both parties, the brand as well as the investor, both have to be equally convinced to ensure that the property is being taken at the right place with the right rental, so as to ensure that the ROI of the business stays intact. Secondly, the operational side of it. So the brand they have a head chef that has worked in the Middle Eastern market for more than 2 decades. He has been in the Middle Eastern market as a chef. So the brand has a head chef, and that head chef is going to train the team that is going to work in your location or work in your outlet. So the entire
Yes.
training is going to be given from the brand side, plus obviously the consumables like the vegetables and the chicken and all these things. The brand is going to help you create local vendors for the same. For all these sauces, premixes, and everything that is given to you or delivered from the Delhi only, so as to make sure that there is uniformity in taste. No matter which store the customer visits, there is a uniformity in taste and overall texture of the food that is being served. Also,
Yes.
in terms of sales, the brand is going to guide the investor in terms of overall marketing that is to be done in terms of the brand marketing, also the local marketing that is to be done to ensure we have better footfall in the outlet. There is a toll-free number that's been set up by the brand to ensure that any kind of complaints are centralized and are being handled by the brand side. Hence, and also they have a universal contract with Zomato and Swiggy, so they're going to also help you in setting up the right percentage of the commission
Yes.
that these
We are, yeah.
the Zomato and Swiggy are going to charge you. So everything is centralized. There is nothing that you have to do on your own. Every
Yes.
step, every hand holding from start to end is going to be given by the brand. And also post your restaurant is operational, the brand is going to stay connected, stay involved, and is going to audit the restaurant on a regular basis to ensure that there are no goof ups, there is no quality goof ups happening on the food that is being sold from the restaurant or the outlet. Yes, Sudhir, please.
Yeah. Anurag, are you there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
So it's just the breakup of our to set up our outlet, which we have earlier mentioned that it will be around 28 lakh rupees for an food court model and for a 40 up to 40 lakh rupees for a standalone outlet. So it's just a breakup, but the investment will change as per the location and the size of the particular outlet. But these are just the average pricing of each and everything we have just mentioned to showcase.
So we have just taken off
This is
for
this is again the cost of construction only.
construction.
Yes, so it has the cost of equipment, the lump sum cost of the interior and branding work, lump sum cost of the machines and tools, all these things,
Yeah, furniture, fixtures, and
which is
delivery
which is
equipments.
which is
It's everything
which is
added in
already
this.
mentioned as in our earlier PPT, the lump sum amount. But again, this is also debatable and it will change location to location. This is the statement of profit and loss which we have mentioned of our outlet at Nexus Select City of Delhi. So we are doing about 44 lakh rupees of monthly business there, and that's all. And we
So I
have put
think,
up the
Anurag, I think it is not visible properly, and also I think we should go deep dive in financials later on when they connect
Yeah,
separately. I think that is what my idea is.
sure. So
So
we
should
just
we?
taken a assumption of everything of of the food costing and everything. Yeah.
in
So
con, in con,
yeah. So let's come to our menu now.
Mhm.
So if you see our
for serving
menus,
authentic.
yeah, so we have designed the menu as per the market. The people wants to have like shawarma, so we have the like rolls options also. Then we have option of rice balls also option also. Then we have pizza. Pizza can be customized as per the location to location. So then we have cold meze, which we serve you like hummus, and then we have petas. Then we come to meze platters. Then we have salads. Then we have uh, so many things on like if you change the slide so I can let you know. Can you change the slide? The next one. Yeah. So you can see we have grills and kebabs also. So we have the veg option also, like we are selling in veg. If I talk about like paneer, we have soya options. So we have mushroom options. So then we have meze platters, salads, then rice balls, then we have the drinks, then we have dessert also. So we make everything fresh here. Like if you talk about sweet, so we are doing kunafa in the market now. So we make everything freshly prepared every day. So it's all mix of menu.
Bharat, that's the end of the presentation.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go back to the investment page.
Yeah.
Right. So I think so you all the viewers can see the overall investment page, and
Yeah.
not this one, the summary wala, jahan,
This one. Yeah.
this one. Yeah. So everyone, all the viewers, here is the overall franchise proposal. You can just, for the sake of going through it again, I would like to put it here on the screen. Um, but apart from that, in case if you look into this overall opportunity, I think the Indian consumers are now changing. They are now moving from just pizza and burger, and they are now actively looking for something new, something global, and something a little healthier. And that is what all about this brand is. That's exactly where this Mediterranean and Arabic and Turkish cuisine comes in, right? Because all these products, you saw the menu, are healthy. If you see the market today, items like shawarma, hummus, kebabs, they are already becoming popular, specifically, among the young consumers. And the biggest reason is that they offer strong flavor, but at the same point of time, they are perceived as the lighter and the healthier compared to the traditional fast food. Now, here's the real opportunity. Even though the demand is growing fast, the market is still highly unorganized. Most of the supply is coming from the small local vendors, and these are very few strong branded nation players in the category right now. On the other side, from a business point of view, this category is very strong, right? The food cost is relatively low, and preparation is fast. And the items like wraps and platters have high margins. Plus, the cuisine work extremely well for delivery, which is a huge advantage in today's market. I mean, we already have discussed how the Swiggy and Zomato is going to help you delivering your food products to all your end customers. And the best part is that this concept is scalable. It works in metro, tier one, tier two cities, especially in areas like college, IT, hubs, and with high footfall markets. So, in case if you look into this opportunity, if you summarize this, then I think this category is still an early stage in the India, but demand is already proven. So, which means early investors have a strong chance to capture the market and build a dominant position. So, in case if you would like to go for this, if you would like to be a part of success journey of Sudhi ji and for this brand, Labneh, you are absolutely welcome. You can connect with Prakhar Nigam. Prakhar has already shared his number in the chat box. You can get in touch with him, and you can go for the next round of discussion where you can discuss in deep dive. You can have a deep dive discussion. We have a couple of questions, Sudhir, in case if you would like to take them from the Q&A option.
Yeah.
So there is a question from Praveen ji, like since how long the restaurant is operational in Select City Walk? And
From 2000, yeah,
2000 what?
18.
18. And the next question is that do we have just one outlet right now
If talking
in
about the
Delhi?
company outlet, we have the Select City Walk, and the second outlet we are opening as a company. It's in Pacific Mall, Subhash Nagar, Tagore Garden.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, we are opening there also.
And like within how many months you will be able to open that?
Which one? The Tagore Garden one?
Tagore Garden one.
Within 15 days.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. So we were also talking about, the revenue and the profitability. What is the average daily sales, right now in your existing? If you could just share a little bit of an idea about your existing numbers of your existing stores, just City Walk, like how many customers you entertain, what is the average, the order value, and the feedback,
Yeah.
which product is selling high.
Yeah. So if I talk about the sale for Select City Walks, so we are like, if I talk about only the dining, so we are like doing 25 to 26 lakh rupees of dining. And order value is for, if I talk about like 650 to 750 rupees in Select City Walk.
Mhm.
Yeah. And the customers are, my regular customers are mostly enjoy my food because, of like most selling product is chicken shawarma we are selling. Then we are selling veg falafel shawarma we are selling. Then we have meze platters. Then we are selling salad. So that is our
Just
USP.
to just
Yeah.
for my curiosity, like how well does the Indian audience accept items like hummus, falafel, and doner?
Yeah, see, they are liking nowadays, especially they probably people ask you, is there any oil in your food? मैंने कहा, no, there is no food in my product.
Mhm.
So they taste the food. If the it's a new customer for me, so we tell to the customer that we don't use any oil in the chicken. If we talk about, and we don't use any oil in paneer also. So we do everything on grill. So that is our USP, and we told the staff, customer also that we make everything fresh here. So they try our food and they like our food. So they give feedback also on the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you also modify the taste as per Indian customers, or you keep it fully authentic?
So we kept it authentic only. So my chef is experienced of for 35 years, and I have also learned so many recipes to make it. And it's very, we don't use any spices. We tell every customer that we are using mild spices in our product, and that is all authentic. So nothing Indian masala we are using it.
And sir, also, I mean, there are many local shawarma outlets in Delhi, particularly, right? How will you compete with their low pricing?
Yeah, so we tell our customer that if you talk about the roadside and shawarma, so they use like chicken keema. So we don't use chicken keema. We use chicken chunks. So it's all fat free. In the market, all the shawarmas are full of fat, and they use of mayonnaise. They use peri peri sauce, Szechuan sauce. So we don't sell that. So we tell our customers that we are selling the shawarma and we'll give you with the garlic dip, and veg people will have hummus with that. So we use all the authentic sausages you in our shawarmas.
Okay, and also, if you could just share some, what percentage of business comes from Swiggy, Zomato versus the walk-ins?
If I talk about in the mall, so yes, so we are getting walk-in merch in the Select City Walk. If I talk about any mall, so you get walk-in every time. And if I compare to Swiggy, Zomato, so like we are doing 30% to 35% of Swiggy, Zomato. We don't like we have the base kitchen also. It's in Archani, so we do deliveries from there only. So we kept delivery. We are not doing from the mall only because it's if the rider comes and it's take like 35 to 40 minutes to come and take the order. So we are doing all the deliveries from our base kitchen and cloud kitchen.
And also, there is a question again,
Yeah.
with the 25 to 26 lakhs monthly revenue, are you profitable in mall like Select City?
Yes, we are in profitable.
Okay, and what is the average order size there in Select City?
Order value of the
Yeah, yeah. Average order
is
size, like what is the average order size in Select City kind of mall?
so in Select City Walk, especially, our customers order around, if they take a shawarma, so they take a drink also with that. So our order size value, it's I told you before also, it's around 650 to 750 rupees for a one order size value.
Okay. And how complex is a kitchen operation? Do I need to have a skilled chef who's gonna arrange it?
Yeah, so basically we procure from my cloud kitchen and base kitchen. So we have a base kitchen nearby the Select City Walk. It's in Archani. So we produce everything from there only. So my chef is always on the all the malls. If it is talk about Select City Walk and in Noida. So we have kept every chef to all the outlets to check the quality of the food every time, and how to take the orders and everything. So we send every material to the base from the base kitchen only to our nearby outlets. If I talk about Noida, Gurgaon, Delhi, so we send everything from the base kitchen to get the freshness of the food and how the staff is working on it. So we get time to time training to our staff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of location do you think is the best? Mall, high street, the cloud kitchen, or like what kind of
See, it's depend
location?
on the area to area. If I talk about South Delhi, so I prefer to have them to open in a mall only, because people nowadays, the weather of the Delhi is not that great. So if it is South Delhi, so it's depend on the area to area. If I talk about Saket, it's a Select City mall. If I talk about Safdarjung, we are opening is a open area. So our preference is that we should open on high street, especially firstly on the malls, on the major malls of Delhi, because there are so many malls in Delhi NCR. So we want to open in a major malls, which are having a more crowd in the mall. If I talk about Select City Walk, if we are opening in Pacific, because the footfall of the mall is really really good. And if I talk about high street, so in Noida, there are so many high streets are coming nowadays, even in Gurgaon also. So our target to open now on the high street also.
Would you be able to share the location of your existing stores in Delhi NCR and nearby
Yeah,
cities?
if I talk about, I already mentioned Select City Walk. Then
Mhm.
in Noida, there is a new mall comes up, R Cube Monad, Sector 43. It's a very
Okay.
good locality. Then we come to Safdarjung. It's on a high street because it's a opposite IIT gate. So there is a sitting restaurant coming of 35 people now. So we are opening hopefully on 5th of April. We are targeting that. Then we comes to for Subhash Nagar side, on the West Delhi side, we are opening in Pacific Mall. And
Right.
we are in MGF Metropolitan Gurgaon. And two major Sector 57, Section 90. There is a, it's or I can say it's a new Gurgaon, Sector 90 especially. So we are opening in a high street market because there is no nearby malls in Sector 90. So we are opening on the high street in a good
Any
location.
specific location which you are also focusing at in particular in Delhi NCR? Or
Yes,
hmm.
we are focusing on the some major mall of Delhi, like DLF.
Okay.
We're talking to DLF now.
Mhm.
So we are talking in Noida also on the high street, in Sector 109, then Sector 43. We already opened Sector in nearby Sector 43 also. We're on high street. We are opening
Do you
outlets
have anything in Dwarka?
in Dwarka.
Mhm.
No, not in Dwarka. So we are talking to Vegas Mall. We already have a meeting
That
with
is.
Vegas Mall. So they
Mhm.
are looking for a space for us. And we are opening in airport also. We're looking for the airport also, especially in Delhi.
So out of whatever number I mean, out of your existing number of stores, how many of them are company owned?
A company owned will be Select City Walk. And the second, I already told you, Pacific Mall. That will be a company outlet. So two
These
outlet will
two,
be company outlet. Yeah.
rest of all are franchise.
Franchises, yeah.
So how many total stores you have? All including, all put together?
Total 7 to 8.
7 to 8 out of
Yeah.
eight, like, okay, and two are your own stores, and rest of six are
Yeah.
franchise stores, and
Franchises too.
a lot of other stores are also in pipeline.
Oh, pipeline, yeah.
All right, okay. Okay, so probably we have, we have answered all the question we had asked in the chat box.
Yeah.
And well, we already have discussed the overall franchise proposal. We already have shown you can see here on the screen. And we also looked into the kind of opportunity you have, in city itself, in Delhi itself. But sir, outside Delhi, which all states and location you are, focusing at?
So we are focusing especially Mumbai, Pune, Kolkata, Hyderabad,
Okay.
then Punjab. It's a good market for us.
Right. Would you go for Lucknow or
Yeah.
to that side?
Yeah, Lucknow also.
All right, great. Fantastic. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much, Sudhirji, for coming here
Yeah,
today and
thank you.
talking about this
Yeah.
this great opportunity. And hope that the audience who joined must have got an idea about this brand and the business. Anyone interested can get in touch with Prakhar Nigam. He's going to help you arranging the call with Sudhirji and team so that you can further have more detailed idea about the the more financials and assumptions that we shown it, but it was really not visible properly. So it is rather like to have discussion offline. So that's it. Anything else you would like to add, Prakhar, from your side?
No, I think that's it from our side. And as this brand brings us a very good opportunity into the QR's side of F&B business, and it also kind of commits because I've been a customer for Labneh since 2024. And I
Mhm.
personally enjoy the food, and I can bet in case any of our investors are from Delhi NCR, please feel free to reach out to me. We can help you get a taste of the food that Labneh serves, and obviously this will help you take your decision in a much
Yes.
quicker, in a much uh, prompt way. Thank
Great.
you.
Thanks, Prakhar. Anything, Sudhirji, before we end this webinar, anything you would like to, say something to the
I
audience?
most welcome everyone to try the food and come to Select City Walk and any of my outlet to taste the food first. So I can say that only. Then,
Fantastic, right? So yeah,
yeah,
it is good idea to first visit to the outlet so that you
yeah,
can have the overall idea. Also, tasting food is also important, right? So I mean, the Sudhirji and team is gonna be there. You
yeah,
fix an
anytime.
appointment through Prakhar and can visit to the outlet. Get touch and feel, taste and everything, and then you can decide also. So that's a good idea, in fact. So that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. See you tomorrow once again with a new brand and